มันมีลูกแชร์ไอ้โคชิมาคนไหนอ่ะมันยังไม่ได้เขาไว้ใช่ไหมตัวไอ้ที่เอาตัวในเฟซบุ๊กนะที่ปุ๊บลงให้ล่าสุดใช่อันนั้นเราค่ะที่เปิดตรงนี้ไม่ได้มันสองแล้วก็ยังค่ะได้ดีค่ะ
I will show you your life. แป๊บนึงนะคะ
เดี๋ยวปุ๊บเอาให้เพื่อน
ส่งทางเฟซบุ๊กไหม
ได้แล้ว Please scan. If you scan, you're gonna got the presentation, my presentation slide. Yeah. If one share about the things like this.
Yeah, it's doing the same.
ตัว QR code ไม่เปิดไม่ได้ปุ๊บส่งให้หมดแล้วรบกวนส่งลิงก์ให้อาจารย์เพื่อนหน่อยค่ะ
It says link deactivated.
So you did Udon High School? I mean, did Udon School? Is your school? Since a kid. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Did Udon?
How is it? I think you should use.
Grade 5, grade 6.
I have 4, 5, 6.
How's the number of students in the class?
30, 35.
I mean, 35 to 40.
You don't have,
But
you don't have students.
Huge. A lot of students.
I'm very good at it.
No. No.
I'm very good because I have level 4.
So you have to attend Wi-Fi.
Because
Try Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Now, I find very I've been teaching in high school before in Bangkok, right? And coming down here, it's the first year the school has started English, and you're teaching grade 5 and grade 6 that don't know a thing about it. They don't even know how to write the names, the nicknames in English. They don't know A, B, C, D. So that's why I say it's difficult. Really, really hard. But look the direction they understand. We're starting them off in grade 5 and 6 with English.
So go
You see,
notification.
they have not done English in the previous year. So they very supportive of the school in understanding what's the situation. You can't make them start. Definitely not that. But then the younger students that have started English now, grade 3, they get to grade 4 and 5 and 6 then. They will be so much look for the half year now gone. Not all of them. Some of them are. There's 4 or 5 in each class that are improved.
So wait until I upload it.
Hello teacher, good morning. How are you? I am fine, thank you. You can start saying speak right now. Most of them. At least.
Right here.
Yeah.
What type of picture are you? Quiz. You have to do quiz.
I just say happy, scan the QR code, fill in the answers again, and then it will play.
more lucky in that way.
Yeah, that's right. And very good.
Like see
The perfect.
the kids.
Very fun.
They have my wake up.
Oh,
Russia.
I'm from Antalya.
But I have last
You must know.
Yes, it's very famous in Russia, but I know it. I never went to the.
yeah. I use it a lot. I really tell them something to understand. Something give it. I feel in time.
You probably speak few words in it, right?
I don't know. Honestly, no. They try. They don't take it to the phone.
They have to do something.
Russian state closes otherwise.
Now, to explain to them in English, you're going to have a test on a certain day.
And how long have you been teaching?
Project it on the screen
5 months.
Monthly.
How was the experience?
Okay, now
It's okay, it means like, what? Do you teach secondary or
Grade 1, 2, 3.
grade 1 to 3, the primary?
Yep. That's why it's okay.
A little animal. Lots of noise.
homebrew.
But do you have like teachers for teachers? No, you're alone in the class. Oh my god. Oh my god. It would be impossible for me because I have experience teaching primary school.
Not
And
good
the
enough.
moment the teacher went, it was grade 1. The moment she left the room, it was like chaos. The zoo. So I couldn't do anything. So I cut the class, I switched on the cartoons and I left. And there was one more young teacher guy, she also couldn't do anything. I said, so okay, class is finished. So let them dance and watch cartoons.
Your grade and your students are
It's not difficult for me, impossible.
kind of
And I was
difficult.
in kindergarten, it's quite much work.
Well, I prefer kindergarten because I mean the dance and sing, do whatever you want. But for grade 1 or grade 3, I have to make them sit down and
Yeah,
actually
sure.
study.
Yeah. Maybe yeah,
10 minutes explaining them
it's
just
better
before
because
you
you can
giving
play
them
games. Learning
and even then
Please check your first they have to learn.
yeah.
They're fully learning.
So and the focus of attention in primary school is the same like in the kindergarten, 15 minutes. That's why I always started with watching some funny cartoon or this mostly music dance.
Yeah, they do like to dance. But right now, like at the end of the semester, they completely lost that interest. They don't like to dance. They don't want to sing anymore. They're not bored of it. I mean, I get it. It's been 5 months.
Yeah. So do you play games with them?
I do. I mean, if they let me.
Because apart from the activities like games, you don't want to do anything. So this academic style is boring. Even if it's for adults like we now doing this like presentation and I'm already done.
I'm very tired. I had class this morning.
Oh really?
Yeah, I did outside. I had a kindergarten class actually. Well, that was fun. And I'm exhausted.
Teaching a bond.
I teach in a tiny village called Shurik.
Okay.
I don't recommend it. It's very tiny.
I teach in almost like a village. And I understand what you're talking about. So it's a natural white flower from here.
Mine is around
But
1 hour 50 minutes.
yeah, two hours. So it has Amazon. It has a Lotus, 7-Eleven, and a market. Apart from there is nothing. It is close to a famous waterfall, one of the biggest waterfalls in Thailand. But the entrance is 200 baht, and I need transportation, so I don't have a car or a bike. Yeah. No, in Thailand actually less dangerous than in other Asian countries. So, but I didn't buy the motorcycle, and there is no nobody wants to give me for rent. So I walk everywhere in my natural way. Even I didn't buy the bicycle, because kind of 3,000 baht, like $100 for bicycle. So,
I prefer walking. It's a good exercise.
it's a good exercise, yeah.
Okay, so about the information, the keyword that someone can ask me, okay? About GE, this is global English. So maybe some teacher here maybe know about this kind of concept already.
Okay, can you
So,
pass me this?
for this trend, why? Actually today I'm going to talk about global English as well because it's a topic of ELT, English language teaching.
The caramel waffle.
So it's also related to as well, both of them. Yeah. And so for my interest is also about ELF, English Language Contact. So it's also about you. Maybe not totally all you guys like who are native speakers, but it is about the teacher who are not native speakers, with students who are not native speakers as well. But we use English as a medium instructions to conversation, right? So how can you speak? How can you talk? Okay. So the next one is CC, communicative competence. And I see interactional communication. And the last one, IPSS, interactional pragmatic strategies. So this is a more key term of English for communication. IPA, it teaches the strategy that the people who are not native speaker, or even native speaker, I would say, mostly use it to get mutual understanding. By what? By use the strategy to solve the problem. For example, like refreshing, you use it way, right? With your student, I would say, refreshing, repeating, maybe avoidance, right? Is it the way that you can use it with your student? Maybe even the rationality cue, it be like something just like pausing and then keep talking. Is it a way that can solve the problem? So actually, Thai students, or even us, we are teachers, we have to use it to get mutual understanding with each other, with the interlocutor, I would say. Okay? So this is my interest, and this is my area. This is the way that I did, that I have done my research as well. Even in my master degree, I also did the research with communicative competence, with conversation, with taking. Yeah, how to open, how to maintain the conversation, and how to close the conversation. And I compare with, just only at that time, just only compare with the textbook, which follow the native norms and follow Thai order. So, at that time, the result was revealed that actually even Thai orders still follow the native norm in the pattern of conversation. But it's better that I can see about the English as a specific purpose, like they use, it's kind of different. It's not the same as a native norm, so maybe it's hard to understand. It is the research, okay? So I just wanted to tell you about my interest. Okay, next, let me move to, actually, we, actually, this is the one of my papers that it just launched some months ago, which is about the conversational as well, but it's related to pragmatic strategy. Because actually pragmatic strategy about the quality and request also relevant to Thai students. Why your students, they're really humble with you. Why they're very shy whenever you ask them, and then they don't want even show their hands to answer your question. It's not because of they are shy, it's just because of they feel consideration. Consideration. Maybe they have something that they cannot answer you, it's true. But the consideration of they don't want to show up themselves or show off themselves anymore. Is it the way that Thai students? Sometimes it's very hard to understand, right? It's very hard to understand for you. You are a foreigner teacher and you always, show your hand and share your opinion, right? But no, Thai student. But you're gonna see some like the international school or like school that they have lots of foreigner teachers, like Assumption, like it is a, I can say like the private school. Students, they also love to share their opinion because actually I would say like they grow up from their education family, maybe not, maybe it's just my opinion. But if you can see some local students, they don't want even to show. But this is the thing in the past, but now it has changed a little bit for Thai students. Yeah, I hope you can understand the way as well. So this is one of my favorite, and I love to do my research with Thai students. And this is the research with Asians. Like I try to see what happened to them, and why they did like that. You know, and the second one is about the interaction of pragmatic strategy in ELF, in Listening for Contact students in my university. So I see lots of things behind these students and this current situation because of the IEL. Maybe it's a new key term for you. But I just would like to emphasize that it's very easy to understand. Just think about the non-native speaker talk together by using English to convey the meaning. Why I just focus on non-native speaker? Because native speakers, they are very the best in English already, I think. Yeah, let's see the way that I'm gonna show you today. It's a research as well, okay? So, and also another one, I just launched, I just get accepted to publish in Scopus, and it's about perception of Thai students and English teacher, both of Thai teacher and English and native teacher and native teacher. What did they think about Thai teaching, about the way that they teach in school, especially speaking in this for communication? So I got lots of information from the things that they reflect from their teaching, even students. I'm gonna tell you later on, and it also connects with the thing that I'm gonna tell you about the slide, my slide about your experience, about your teaching as well. Okay. So this is the thing that I just want to let you see something that still needed, not only for teachers but also for students as well. Even the educations, the training. I mean, like the pre-service training, in-service training for teachers still needed. You know. So as you can see, I also can see a teacher here. He is a native teacher. So I can find something here. I really appreciate that he really, allow me to his teacher to share lots of crucial things for people to know the way, So I also not only like native and native Philippines and also from Russia as well. So okay, so let me move because I'm very afraid that I cannot finish on time. So it's about the content for today's presentation of today's talk, okay? So the first one is language history. I want to let you know about the trend. I don't want to say the trend. I want to say it's about the policy of Thai government nowadays. Or even in the past, because we have the roadmap, right? For 10 years, for 12 years, for Thailand, in English teaching. So I'm going to tell you about this topic, about this information. And about Thai culture awareness. So, actually, you familiar with Thai culture? Some of you you stay in Thailand for many years already, and then maybe some of you just come here to teach, to be a teacher, and just want to share the things that just remind you. Maybe you just look over. Maybe you're not just aware anymore, just like this, okay? And it doesn't mean like I want to make you feel offended, something that maybe you face again. It happened to me and then I don't like it as well or something. I understand, right? We are different diversity, so I understand. But I just want to just share you the thing that Thai teacher and student, Thai students, you know, their characteristic, their behavior sometimes. Okay? And the next topic is about technique for communicative English teaching. Actually, I love to see you bring your laptop. You bring your laptop today because I have lots of tips to teach you. Maybe I just okay, because I want to show you how can you search the material, not only via Facebook, not only the website, but the whole textbook that you can download. And you can download lots of textbooks in the world free.
Orientation class.
They don't have, they didn't have.
Can you answer why that is a requirement for all the schools across Thailand to have an orientation?
So sad.
Before the teachers start working there?
It should be like that, you know? Because I told you, we are a teacher and we are the same position, I would say. Right? But the thing is that maybe you face something a bit like problem, like it's good to ask because I agree with you. You know, actually, this is the thing that I'm going to talk as well. The thing that the principal or even the director have to do, they have to present or let you, you know, how can I say? Introduce all of teacher. But some school they need. But the school.
Was asking the induction it happens in most schools, so you have to introduce it. That's how it is.
Yeah, but some they don't. Sure, it should be like that.
Like, for example, let's say you have the 90-day probation.
You're right. All right. It should be like that. Maybe, yeah, this is the thing that can be taken with and with lots of, you know, agency as well. Actually, as we can see in Rajasthan as well, we don't have any chance to introduce the foreign teacher for our university because we don't have. Actually, we have just something like not early in the class, but it's just something that we can gather in many students, but it's not for the first time that you go in. Yeah, but we just find the suitable situations to introduce. But the thing is that I agree with you. Have to be through the foreigner teacher before. Yeah, a lot of things. Even introduce the foreigner teacher with the context of the school, which students, which level, which curriculum, right? Curriculum also very important. You have to know which subject you're gonna teach, and you're gonna know like the way that you have to do the lesson plan, right? So all of the things is very important. So, okay, great.
Also, we thank the Board of Education decided to make a school or requirement to have an orientation before they start.
They
The
didn't have it.
Ministry of Education decided that
They have to be like that.
I think we should do that.
I agree.
Make a requirement, like teachers must have this, that, experience, right? So make it a requirement.
I understand the situation, your situation, my situation, and the situation higher than us. They think different, I would say. And it's not professional at all, I would say. Actually, like sometimes in Thailand, the person that they get higher than us, they don't think the same. They just think about the plan or something. But the people that we are the person who face with this circumstance, that we think it should be because we get affected with this situation. So I think they have to do it. And thank you for your patience as well. This is the thing that I have to talk. Even you talk to me, I can talk to my, it should be like that. Because we are the same, right? Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, the next topic is about classroom management. Okay, and I want you to adapt something to your classroom. Okay, it doesn't matter if you won't do anything. I cannot force you today, but the thing is that how can you do the best for your student? Okay, and teaching material and technology. So this is the last thing that I really love to share you guys because it's about the AI technology. You know, the website or the app that you can use it to just, you know the one that I'm going to talk about certificate, right? You know, it's very easy to use it, right? And then you can ask anything, but I don't say you can believe anything. No, please don't believe anything. You just use it at all only, not as your answer. No. I know, I don't do it as well. Yeah, okay. Maybe just sharing because I don't dare to teach all you guys, because you have my experience. I'm very appreciative and very respectful about, I'm just sharing today, not come to teach or whatever. Just share, like as we know, like I'm very appreciative and you are my guide as well, Okay, so let's take a minute of time to talk here. Q&A, okay? So without further ado, please allow me to ask you a question. So, and also please tell me about when you come to teach Thailand, and also how many years that you have experience to teach Thai students in Thailand as well. So, my question is, as we are teachers who comes from different countries and different diversity, okay? So, what has been your most challenging experience teaching English in Thai for Thai learners? And how did you handle it? Please share. I would really appreciate it. I'm going to be first. I'm going to pass my microphone for you and then your friends.
The most challenging for me was when I first came to Thailand. I would talk really fast. Students couldn't understand anything I would say, so I had to take a look at how I was teaching them and slow my talking down, slow down everything, so that my students actually understand what I'm saying. Because if they don't understand what you're saying, you can't teach them anything. So yeah, that's adapting.
Could you please stand up?
Yes,
To show your
all right.
hands up. Thank you.
All right. My biggest challenge has been teaching grade 5 and grade 6 students who have not learned English before, not in grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, even grade 4. And we're trying to follow the teaching material, the teaching syllabus, which is for grade 5 and grade 6. The books are for the grade 5 and grade 6. But the students don't know what ABC is. So that's been my biggest challenge. Because it's the first day the school is doing English, is teaching English. So you get into a grade 5 and a grade 6, it's different from teaching, starting grade 1 English. So, yeah, I think I've gone down to the basics with them. It's like teaching a grade 1 student. Obviously, they've got to start somewhere. You can't jump into grade 5 and grade 6 work if they have not done grade 1 and grade 2 English. So I spend a lot of time teaching them the basics. ABC, how to write your name, your nickname, English, things like that. So at least their patience and getting down to the basics. That's how I try. All right, thank you.
Anyone else?
Okay.
I don't know, the most challenging experience I had is this year with Anuban students, because I didn't teach before. And I would go really slow, so they had kind of free time. They would start playing around, and I would tell them like, oh, you're getting bad score, or I wouldn't work. So now I'm dealing with it, telling them, we go speak with your Thai teacher, or we'll go speak with your parent, and that's working for now. That was one of the experiences I had.
I'm teacher Brad. I have been teaching in Thailand for 6 years. I've taught at a university for 2 years, high school for 2 years, Anuban, and I tutor every day, and I have from age 1 like age 3 maybe. But I'm from USA. Let's see, that's about my background. I have a Thai wife, so that's basically here. And I really like teaching, but my probably biggest challenge is I'm too nice. The kids have a hard time. I am not a strict teacher, so I make English fun. So, and I think sometimes I should be more strict at the time. And that's a hard thing, because I want them to be their friends so they feel like they can speak, because they're terribly shy. Everyone's afraid of making a mistake. But anyway, I love teaching here. Thanks. Bye.
I'm Teacher Gloria. My biggest challenge is most of my students can read, but they don't understand. So for Mateo 5 and 6, they read, but when it comes to answering questions, they don't know. They can't understand, they don't know what they read before, so that's the biggest challenge for me.
Okay, my challenge in my class is when I'm testing my students. So when I give them tests, they don't answer anything until we go through. I just help them in everything also. So what we saw challenging.
Hi everyone, I'm Alex. I'm from Russia.
And when I was a teacher in my first school, the biggest challenge was to control class. One class, it was secondary school, and one class was full of hooligans. There was fighting, playing, doing everything apart from studying. So it was the biggest challenge, my first school. And now where I teach, the biggest challenge is that students, Matayong 1 and even 3, they cannot read at all. So I have to, so my lesson is conversational, but I have to teach them how to read simple sentences. So even simple words, they have difficulty to read.
Hi everyone, Dangla here. My biggest challenge, come here, sorry. My biggest challenge is actually classroom management. It's really hard to manage a classroom because I teach grade 1, 2, and 3. They're little monsters, as I like to call them. But currently I am starting to get the hang of it. I have pretty much earned everybody's respect. Last week I had a student coming up to me and apologizing for the way that his friends are behaving because they were all like running around. But yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of it now. Thank you. Oh, sorry.
Hi, my name is Kent. I'm from Taiwan. The big challenge I have here is basically we don't have teach system in Thailand. In the Dhaka. So in the student's perspective, I have to think for them what is the most useful language they need in the future. Unfortunately, the future is changed too fast. My background in Taiwan is a theater director and movie director, so cultural people is not my problem. The problem is what is the most useful to the kids. So how to make my kindergarten kids to remember how much it is a big challenge. And how to make this language, to make them, to turn to the long-term memory. It's quite difficult because language is always about solving a problem. But you don't have a problem in life, how to remember the language. So we don't have a system, but we need to be their, first English teacher. So yeah, to help their life in the future is the most big challenge I have. Thanks.
Hi, this is teacher Ali. Actually, I find teaching in Thailand much easier than other countries that I've taught, like Turkey, Iran, some others. Students for me are more polite, but the biggest challenge for me comes not from students, because all of those problems we expect from anyone. It comes from the school's system. Because students take it for granted. They know even if they are 0, they're gonna move on without no consequences, without no extra nothing. So there is no motivation. And for me, creating motivation in classroom, that's the big thing. But when the students know, okay, I'm gonna go on. So especially the younger ones, because they don't understand. They take it for granted, they don't, and it's hard, even you pay the attention for the weaker student, they just don't. They just listen to you as a respect, and then they forget about it. So that's the only challenge, it's really bothering me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Sam. I came from Iran, and good to see you. I have been teaching in Thailand more than 5 years, and I'm so sorry to say it. I know all of you are experienced teachers. I want to say something that is different about the teaching. Is just about my experience, and I would like to share it with you. It's about Thai culture. I will say it in this simple sentence that be careful in your classes to don't touch any students. Because I got this warning, but I didn't. But Thai teacher told me, teacher, be careful to don't touch any students, especially girls. Thank you.
Hello. I'm gonna present myself by singing at all the lessons singers here. Happy. Okay, serious, but hello, I'm teacher Riza from Philippines, and it's my first time teaching here in Thailand for 6 months already. Okay, one of the biggest problem for me is the attention of kids from kindergarten, grade 1 to 3. Your attention is only for 5 minutes, and after that, that's it. They want to sleep. Teacher, I am toilet. Go toilet. Okay, so now, to make anything interesting, I apply a lot of ways or meaningful teaching for them. Like they want to play, puzzle, coloring, drawing, singing, dancing, anything. Okay, that's all. Thank you. And I'll pass this to my co-teachers.
Now you dance. I have to dance?
Yeah.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. I'm teacher Cheryl. Okay, I have experience teaching here in Thailand for about 6 years. And my first experience was in an international school. So it's been a challenge for me because it's not that I am really quite good enough in dealing with English students because they are coming from different nationalities, not only from Thailand, they're coming from the UK, they're coming from Spain. So when I started there, it's just like, oh, how am I going to handle this one? Okay, they're different, really. Okay, some other, my biggest challenge is that for the parents because they wanted to, like the teacher wanted every time to share what the students were doing inside the classroom. And then they are like some other parents here, maybe some others they didn't know this one. They're very confused if the Filipino teachers, okay, Filipino teachers like doing things, teaching good inside the classroom because they're paying high tuition fees in that school, and that they are really like, oh, this one is a Filipino. That's why we are trying to be confused also like Filipino teachers, like, oh, we can also teach what some other teachers can do. But sometimes some parents here in Thailand, not all of them, but some other parents like, is this teacher teaching my kids? Like that. So that is really my biggest challenge that time. I need to report the progress of the student every now and then. Yeah. So maybe it's not just like teaching in anywhere here in Thailand, but some other school, like some parents also are the problem. They will be like asking you all of the time what you do inside, what the children were doing inside, how do you deal with them? Okay, see, that's what I think. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Can I have?
No. No, I mean,
Oh, it's a pass?
Yes.
Oh, you like that?
The first time when I came here in
Okay, mission school?
Okay, can I pass?
Yes.
Okay, my name is Teacher Dina. We're the same country, Philippines. Okay, this is my first time to teach here in Thailand. 1 year and 7 months. My biggest difficulty since I'm teaching here in Thailand is the attitude of the students. Yes, yeah, that's because some of the students every time I teach, because we cannot make it focus, right? We make it some jokes, and then if I do the jokes, and then they think that every time we have a class, they think that we are joking for the whole time. So that's why I told them that, okay, class, if we have what we call this one, if we have a lesson, you need to listen to teacher so that you easily understand what
discuss here. So every time I joked, I think you can joke too. So that's why that is the biggest difficulties I experienced in Thailand. That's all. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Shurik. I'm teaching Thailand science. And for me, best details get student resident. And our best, all of our classes are about that. If some students don't listen to our lesson, it means they don't listen up. If they denounce it, it means they don't listen up. And how I handle it? So I try to show I'm not even more than I'm not even with them. Sometimes I eat snake with them. Sometimes I play with them. If they, I do some joking with them, also I'm not listening for them. If I teach in kindergarten, I try to play with them. It looks silly, but I must do that for I show myself. I'm not listening.
Oh, sorry, I want to share something about the most satisfying process I have in my kindergarten teach journey. It's about I make my kindergarten kids to know who the Michael Jackson is, and that is something unusual to me because you are a cultural ambassador, you know. Yeah, you don't have to teach program, but every time the kids saw me, they will say, "Be there, be there." Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. So, are there anyone who needs to share?
Okay, hello everyone. My name is PJD from Cameroon. So I just want to share an experience. When I first came to Thailand, I had an issue of getting accepted by students. So when I went to national school, I realized that there was already a gap between me and them because I'm a foreigner. So one of the ways I overcame this challenge was I tried to know their nicknames, each student by their names, because when you call their names, they assume somehow that teacher cares about them. Maybe you meet them out of class and you're able to call their names. It draws them closer to you because first the students have to be comfortable having you around, then they can easily learn from you. Secondly, I really don't speak Thai well, and the students are aware that teacher doesn't speak Thai, but they want to talk. So I try to be very friendly with them, and if they have to speak to me, then they have to try to speak in English, because they know teacher cannot speak Thai. Because if I start speaking Thai, it may somehow disrupt my ability to teach them good English. So I tell them, no, teacher doesn't speak Thai. So if you have to speak to teacher, you should try to express yourself in English. So those are the two experiences I wanted to share. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Daniel Okolo, and I'm from Cameroon. Actually, one of the challenges I have in school is how can I be able to retain the attention of students who don't understand English. You know, it's like Teacher Kumon standing here and talking to me in Thai. So how can I be able to speak to students who don't understand English but yet get their attention? So one of the ways I tried solving this was to make the class very, very interactive, where the students get to answer questions and equally making a little bit of game fun so that the students can be able to understand a little what I'm teaching. And I couple this equally with pictures of what I'm actually teaching. So it helped like 50%, and I think as time goes on, I'm going to keep on improving. Thank you.
All right, hello everyone. My name is Rhodes. I'm from Florida, USA. My first experience teaching in Thailand was actually in Phuket. I lived and taught English in Phuket, Thailand for 2 years. While in Phuket, I've actually taught all age groups from kindergarten all the way up to university level. Okay, and I had a great experience teaching in Phuket. Now, one of my biggest challenges in teaching Thai students is the lack of confidence. I'm sure you all know Thai students don't have confidence to try to speak English, okay? And I'm trying to help them build confidence to practice or to attempt speaking English. So what I do in the classroom is I try not to focus on the students who are good at English, the ones who are always participating in class. So I try to call random students. I'm trying to give every single student an equal chance to come to the front of the class and try to speak. Because most of the schools across Thailand, they usually ask me to focus mainly on speaking and listening. And then they usually tell me the local teachers will focus on the reading and the writing part, and they want me as the native teacher to focus on speaking and listening. So I try to give every single student an equal chance to come to the front of the class and speak. I've had many times I've had students reject. I try to encourage them to come to the class, and I even help them speak. And some of them will be like, please don't choose me. I'm sure some of you had experienced that, right? He's laughing. I'm sure you have. Come to the door. Right. Right. So that's one of my biggest challenges, guys, to help Thai students develop confidence and try to speak English. Okay? I recently had the chance to teach at a school called Princess Chulalongkorn College, and what was that? That was at Lobuli. And now I recently started teaching at a school in Tekudong School. Okay? So that's been my biggest challenge, guys. Okay? All right, let's start. Let's go back to the next. Anyone else? Is everyone spoken?
We finished.
Anyone else to say something? We got one more speaker, guys. We got one more speaker.
Joy, come on.
You got some fans already?
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Joy of England. Yes, now. And my biggest challenge. I teach grade 1. Attention. You know, like, the 1 to 3, they have attention. When they don't have any attention, they will be like, so as a teacher, you have to prepare yourself. Well, another thing is like, they don't like, they like doing things in groups. They don't like doing things like activities, like individually. Just once you are them, so they will just look like around until by them is when I so I think that's something that thank you.
Thank you so much. See, I'm really happy to hear all you guys share. You know, actually, even Thai teacher also face this situation as well. So how can we, adapt to make it better? I know sometimes we cannot change. Like, as some Ajahn also said about we cannot touch student, even a girl. It's true. But it doesn't mean touch like that. It means if you touch them because of you, you love them like a student, it's okay. But if sometimes if you like touch them, like hug them, like it's inappropriate. It's over. It's more than it's cultural, Thai culture. We have something like.
Isn't that worldwide? You don't touch women.
You can touch, you can hug them. But it's not kind of thing that like...
We not do anything, not touch, just like this, I feel it's better because I got any warning about anything.
I think it depends on the school. On school.
Yeah, but better you keep and not do
that. It's better maybe.
Not give any excuses. I know sometimes the girls, especially the girls, hug me. When they hug me, I said, okay, you can hug. I don't touch you because no. First they said, oh here you can hug them, but I said, oh I'm so sorry.
Yeah, mostly in international school. We can do that because actually the Western culture also open for some school as well. But it's better, like Thai teacher as well, whenever they go to class, they don't have their student as well. I mean a man, a Thai teacher man. The Thai teacher man, actually whenever they go through classroom, they don't touch their student. But just sometimes we just touch like this, just like they are our feet only, not like because of passionate or something, you know. Yeah, it's just the culture difference, okay? So especially in they're gonna go like become a teenager on Mathayom, no, Mathayom 5, Mathayom 6. Yeah, so just try to be careful. Try to be careful. It's better to be careful yourself. Yeah.
I was driving someone.
Actually, Thai man, I mean, main teacher, they don't do it as well. They don't touch their student anymore. I would say. Yeah. But if you are a teacher, like foreigner teacher, I think it can happen. It can happen. In international school or even in some school that they know about Western culture already. It's okay. It's okay. And also, yeah.
But some classes were managed. We didn't do good together.
It depends, but in some schools they don't allow students to use mobile phone, they just keep it. Because of their school, their teacher, right? The teacher just control it, it depends. Don't want? Sure, understand. Can you ask the teacher, I mean your colleagues who is a Thai or maybe who are a Thai teacher, help you to do that? Yeah. It depends.
Matayam has the thing. They try to flirt with you.
You have to roll before you're going to touch it.
But I do have some like kids who family like grade 1.
Grade 1?
Yeah. I have kids going on so much time. And they're like jumping on top of me. I have literally monkeys while I'm trying to
Okay. Yeah. By the way, if you have the rule and if we are open to, have the freedom to teach our students, so I suggest you to do like that. Me myself as well, I also restrict. For the first class of mine, and some of my friends also ask me, why your student listen to you? What happened? Okay, we're gonna discuss later, okay? Because I have many slides. I'm really happy to hear you guys, yeah, thank you so much. We're gonna talk about it later, okay? So, for all the things that you mentioned, I'm just going to recap that. This is the way that I'm gonna talk to you today as well. So, please listen carefully, and then maybe later on, I hope to see your classroom teaching. I hope so. So, okay, the thing that I'm going to tell you is about the thing that you told me. You explained to your friend as well. And I really love to hear lots of things that I'm going to talk. Okay, so thank you for your sharing. So, right now, I'm going to talk about global elites. Because this is a trend nowadays in English language teaching, even in Thailand or even around the world. Okay? So, as I mentioned you earlier about global literacy, it's about the English global and spread, unstoppable. You know, so it's here like nowadays, people can English, even who we are, where we are. Okay, so let's see something about this information. Okay, so as we are now, I mentioned you, we are in the people Franca. We use English as a medium instruction. So I would like to say apologize in advance. It is a research. It is an information of educated scholar to talk about this. I didn't mean something to let the native speaker. I humble and I respect all you guys, okay? So please understand, this is about the trade and sharing in ELT, in English teaching, okay? So for English language, English lingua franca, right? And you can see now, we are in the expanding circle. We call it the eccentric, about the three circle of English. So it talk about three circle. For the first one, I'm gonna talk about the small minority first, okay? For inner circle, who are in inner circle, the native people, the native speaker, right here. And you can see so. The outer circle is the country who use English as an official language, like India, like Philippines, or get like colonized from another country or something from native country or something from Western country, right? And also for expanding circle, it is like Thailand, right? So we use English as a second language to communicate, right? And right now, it is the vast majority of people in our world who use English as a second language. Oh, sorry, as a foreign language. Here is it as a second language, right? Here it is English as a foreign language. Okay? So, now you are a teacher in the country, in the expanding circle, right? Who learn English as a medium language. Okay? So, next. I also want to tell you about the information that why today I want to capture. And today, why I want to talk about it. Because right now, English is very important. So, especially in Thailand or in the country who use English as a foreign language. So, you have to think about that as you are the native and non-native teacher. How can you teach them? How can you use English to speak? And the number of native speaker and non-native speaker is different. Right now, native speaker is just small minority. So, why I mention about this? Because we're going to talk about the curriculum or the way that we're going to teach our students in the future. Okay? So, as the book, as you see now in the slide, for the first one is about Jennifer Jenkins, also mentioned about global religions. And also she talked about actually for the first book of herself is about world religions. But she changed the way because world religion is about the linguistic diversity of English. And she changed the way to write the book is about global religions. Because it talks about the phenomenon. She wants to acknowledge the phenomenon of global spread in our world. It's spread unstoppable. So for the next book, it's about, like global religions and transcultural flow. It's about the immigration or immigrated from another country to the new land. If you move to another country like you went to Thailand, and you're going to play with your culture, with your language, with Thai language, right? So, the language It's not only English. The language, you can use it. It depends on the context or the situation that you want to use it. You are the user. And also for Tran language is a Tran. Tran, which simply means like I was born in Bun. My first language is Isan language, or we can call like it's a dialect, right? And my second language is Thai. And my another second language is English. And now I am talking English. I am speaking English. So I am a user who choose English to speak in the suitable situation. So it simply means the people around the world, we are the owner of English by ourselves. Different diversity, different, I would say, different accent. Right. I am maybe English. Like, I cannot speak very well when I'm a speaker, right? So you maybe like, you have your own beautiful accent, right? So we are so proud of our accent, right? For the last book, it's published from Nicola Galloway and he wrote in 2019. So they are all think about, deep down about English language teaching. So all of this book also convey the meaningful practical technique to talk in this book if you are interested in this book. So they talk about many people have their own characteristics to speak. And then for Nicola Galloway and his wrote, they mentioned about how can we let our learner, our teacher, our education be ready to use English, not only in the classroom, but also outside the classroom. What do you think about this concept? Is it related to your teaching? Do you teach your students to use English outside the classroom as well? Like, they can use it whenever they finish their school. They can use it in the restaurant. They can use it to talk with something that they invest with their family. They can talk about the school that they went, or they can share or not. How about your teaching? So you have to think about it. Right now, it's also related to Thai policy of English language teaching in Thailand. I'm going to show you later on. So it's also related to Thailand. It's also related to around the world. Please think about it. Okay? So next. Okay, see. Right in the past, I have to translate, I have to follow the right pattern, or even the correct grammar, or even the long sentence to let the hearer understand my word. Try to, yeah. But now, as we are global, so we just say like, how about this? Down. Maybe because we want to convey long sentences, right? Just say, we go to the top. Okay. And sometimes, they don't understand the restroom. Right? Yeah, they know only like toilet. So please explain to them how is it. Yeah, this is the same for something, right? So you have to teach them about this. Even the small thing is very mean to them. Understand what I mean, right? Small thing in your class, and then you look at them and they like, what's your name? As a kid, right? He talked about awareness and critical thinking. Yeah, I'm going to talk about this thing as well. Long-term memory, we talk about it. So how can you let them do it? It's very wonderful thing, learning by doing or active classroom interaction. Yeah, it's very thing, and you have to lots of power to do it, right? I know no one can do it every day like that, but the thing is that you have lesson plan to be your scaffolding, right? So this is the thing that I want to share you. It's just an example. You can decide by yourself. Lesson plan is scaffolding. And inside the lesson plan, it is about what you like to do it. Even small things. Do it for your student. Maybe you don't do it every classes you have to do, but you just separate the way that you can teach it or you can do it.
Yeah, I just want to tell you that I teach my students to raise their hand and ask permission to go to the toilet or bathroom before they go. So they come to me and say, teacher, may I go to the toilet or may I go to the bathroom? And I make sure I say it correctly before they leave. So I do practice that.
Correctly, give the feedback. It's very important. I'm going to talk about this as well. Okay? So, this is the thing that I just want to share with you guys today. So, let's talk about the global English, as I mentioned earlier. So, now global English is unstoppable trend. We can say like this. And also in Japan, also try to like a trio classroom to observe about the meso level English only instruction and also micro level. So for the academic person, it seems like the micro level is very interactive, it's very useful for the student. Because actually in Japan, right, they have their own language as well, in the same Thailand. So they try to see what will happen for their students. As you can see about meso level, they focus on IELTS. So you teach your student to just take a test? No, right? So is it about for micro level? It's about students and even teacher. Linguistic challenges. We are not perfect, I know. And we try to teach our students to how can I say, to improve their English. Even we are not native speaker or we are native speaker, right? So this is the research that is about global English. And please give me apologize if I say something is about the educate, it's not the research about Vietnam as well. It's about something have changed already in Thailand. It has been changing. I have to say like that. So, okay, back. So I'm gonna talk about the native and non-native speaker. As you are here in Thailand, you are the foreigner teacher who are some. We are a native speaker, some we are not native speaker, but mostly we are not native speaker, right? Okay? So, it can reflect something from Ajahn, beautiful Ajahn from Philippines as well, okay? So, right now, whenever you look at parents who are the stakeholder is simply being the director, the teacher, students, and even the people who work have the coordinate with school, okay? We call they are the stakeholder. So from their eyesight, they look at native and non-native different. You know, right? Because actually we think even in the past as well, because of the policy, I would say, and because of the business as well in the past. So, we think about native speakers, they are optimal in English language teaching, perfect. And linguistic output, very standard. And grammatical, right, linguistic, right, pronunciation, British and American English, accent, right? And also culture knowledge, they have their culture knowledge. It's about business, I know, but it's very good, it's very nice to hear that. It is okay, we cannot avoid, we cannot ignore the situation, okay? And about their appearance, they look very, like their skin, like look very good looking, right? With their skin, with their hair, with their appearance, I would say. This is the thing that even Thai people Thai parents or even people in Thailand will look at these native speaker like this. Okay? And also, for non-native speaker, just being like controversial capability, okay? Quiet and overlooked sometimes. What do you think about it? Is it true right now? Or it just happened in the past? About the difference between the two of them. If there's something, okay, we're gonna stop to talk about it. It's not okay to talk about this, okay? So, I'm gonna skip it, okay? It's good, it is good, but we're gonna see something. Okay? So, as I mentioned to you earlier, it's about the equal chance, right? So, the thing that I told you, it's about the business, we accept it. It's about anything. I talked about it already. The most one is about the privilege, right? Privilege, you can say, privilege. But the thing is that from nowadays, the scholar or the academic, even in Thailand or even around the world, even in Asia, we think about the downgrade of non-native and it reduce quality. Why is like that? So, as you can see now, as you can see the picture, we can see the stakeholder or of stakeholder, right? Actually, the picture has to come earlier, you say. The stakeholder, the director, the teacher, so teacher, student, see parents just bring their student comes to school so early, look at you like a teacher, sometimes ask you like, do you have the qualified or quality in teaching or not? Are you a native speaker? Can you teach my student to speak English or not? Right? So, as you can see, some of them, they can ask them about this. They can ask the policy or even the teacher, Thai teacher about this. But some of them, they don't even have a chance to ask because of their background, family background, or something. Most of them, they just believe in school, or even they don't believe that they have another chance to bring their students, their children to another school. So this is the thing that we have to analyze about the thing that is happening right now, even in the past. Okay, so listen to me carefully. Okay, so next, I want to recap again. Native speakers are the best teacher in their language. What do you think about it?
I don't agree.
Thank you. Okay, let me talk further, okay? Thank you. I love your answer.
Let's get it.
Some people seem to believe that if you can speak a language, you can teach it. Right.
It's like if you can eat food, you can teach
Okay. Almost all parents would rather their children be taught English by a native speaker. Asian schools are providing their customers with what they want, native English speaker. Okay, let me move. I just really think about it. So, the thing that I presented to you, it's related to Thai policy. Okay, it's also driven first an approach from top-down policy from the government. This is the thing I want to understand Thailand. Okay, and the stakeholders have not taken into account the attitude and the impact on stakeholders. I think the impact is not enough. It should be practical, but now it's practical. And the thing that they have to do earlier is about questionnaire, interview, or even focus group to see the perception. Okay? I told you not only questionnaire, okay? The practical, like do something in real. Okay? And next one, it's about the research. Some years ago, before the roadmap launch of Thai policy, Thailand English language teaching policy in Thailand launch, okay? So also do the research about acknowledging attitude and receive the benefit and the implement in education outcome. It's already wrong. And we face philosophy under the research. And it's very, I am an educated person, right? You also. I think I very happy to hear something. For some years ago as well, and you can see like English language as foreign language, right? In TESOL 2006, okay? It's taught about evaluating a teacher's professionalism, teaching skill, experience, and professional preparation. What do you think about it? So, what happened here from 2006? What happened? What happened? I'm just captured. Actually, there are many things launched before the roadmap of Thailand. They talk about English language proficiency, like we are. Should be viewed as only one criteria in evaluating a teacher professionalism in teaching. So it means even you are a native speaker, the thing that we have to look, it is about your quality, your qualification in teaching, right? I would say directly to be humble to me. Even my friend, who is a native speaker, he cannot speak, he cannot teach English like follow the lesson plan, like I hope. Understand what I mean, right? I don't have much hope for the things that I look at them, but the thing that I hope, it's, how can I say? He don't have even the way to teach or the only to teach students, okay? Yeah, please.
Oh, example, I think teaching look like cooking, and English skills is look like rice or food. We cannot say farmer best good cooker, because yes, they have very more rice. Farmer have very more rice, very more vegetables, but it's not mean very good teaching. Same they not, it's not mean they be very good cooker, or good cooker. Maybe don't have very more rice or food.
Not perfect, you mean like that?
He can have very good cook.
Yeah.
Non-native, maybe they English skill or pronunciation maybe not perfect, but they know about how to teach.
Sure.
That's why about this also is this certificate for teaching.
Yes.
It's similar with graded from education faculty. If you graduate from education faculty, you don't need this already.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for sharing. I really appreciate that. Yeah, exactly true, right? So everybody can teach, but how will be the way that we can teach our students in practical, right? In practical way to let them understand and let them. It takes time, I know, but the way that I told you, it doesn't mean I humble with him, but whenever I go to observe them, right? He just read. Okay, that's it. What happened? Right? So, quit already. Because, okay, but I really appreciate and love him so much. He's very nice, So it's because of the criteria that we have to assess them as well, as they are a teacher in university. Okay. So next, it's about the way that you have to think. What do you think about this topic? I told you already, right? You also told me already. Thank you so much. And what do we do in the classroom? I told you as well. And your friend also shared us already. What will we do in our classroom? Right? So we have to think about how practical teaching that we have to do. My suggest in the easy way is just you have to plan your lesson plan. If we have time, I think lots of things that is very useful. Yeah. Okay. So, or I think maybe I have to speak or going already. So thinking about the English language in university in Thailand. Okay. Let me tell you something, which is the policy in Thailand right now. It's about the importance of English in Thailand. It's about curriculum. It's about ELT change. Already have changed. I have been changed already, as I mentioned you earlier. It's about teacher training, still needed. It's about English program in school. Okay, so as you can see, maybe you have a lot of knowledge already about Thailand, about education in Thailand. Okay, in Thailand, so the policy look at the English in Thailand like globalization right now. It's open and launched every people around the world, okay? And Asian integration as well. The thing is that Asian integration means the people who come from Asia also can move very easy. But the thing is that in Thailand, we are Asia, Asian people. And the thing is that the diversity of culture, I have to frankly to tell you, okay? We have to teach how, you have to teach, it's a Thai culture, but you have to teach them blend with your culture, I would say, not only Asia culture in Thailand. Blend with your culture, blend with your native culture. So let them know both in Asia and in your culture, your country. It would be nice to do like that, okay? Okay, and so about the curriculum. The curriculum is open to international curriculum. As you can see, lots of international school, lot of private school now, and focus on grammar. In the past, we focus on grammar, but now we change to be English for communication. English for communication, okay? And for challenges in ELT, it's about the teacher proficiency. No one perfect, but how we do the best on all of our own part, technique, learn our students as we are the best teacher in the world. Okay? And teaching method, the way that you have to teach, the principle or the theory that you have to do with your students with the suitable level. So you have to think about it. It doesn't mean you teach your students in a high level that they cannot even know about that way. For example, whenever you teach your student in maybe like Madhyam 5, but you teach them the way that they have to take TOEFL, okay? You can do that, but they have to take a course as well. It doesn't mean it's very easy to teach them about that, even grammar. Actually, I and we, the educated teacher in Thailand, we didn't agree with teaching grammar by foreign teacher. You know why? We can do that if your students have some background in English already, like the immediate level, something they can understand you are talking. But if they have the fundamental level, they can even understand English. So how, whenever you speak or you teach them in grammar, how can they understand? Right? It's very easy thing that you can, but just like you can teach them in a support like the comparison, right? You can check like he is smaller than this guy, it's okay. But you have to choose material. But actually, whenever you explain the content deep down in the information, you cannot teach them. Thai teacher can teach them.
Can I say something about that? About the grammar. As I noticed, yes, Thai teacher teach, as I teach grammar too. But the thing is, the way the Thai teacher teach, they teach the formula.
Yeah.
And they memorize the formula.
Yeah.
And then they forget the formula. Like passive and active. However, you have to teach the function, not the formula. And then they understand, like the function of the passive. where we use passive. In
Yeah.
English, we use, for example, more than other language, because for formal speech, we use passive too. So, as I noticed that they know that function, where to use that grammar,
Yes.
and they learn that. So when we teach that grammar, and we tell them the function of grammar, for example, present perfect,
Yeah.
the difference between past simple. So formula, they just don't know why should I use this? But the function, when they understand and
They remember very
we work
well.
that as a conversation. I always do like teach present perfect, and we work on all situations that we use those.
Yeah. And you also have the material and activity in your classroom, right? That's
So
it.
understanding for me better than
Which
memorization.
level you are teaching?
Right now I'm in 5 and 6.
Pratom.
Pratom. Yeah, but I usually teach at high school, 5, 6 mathematics. Yeah, right now I'm in the 5.
You had experience, right? Yeah. So it's very best way to teach them like that, because you have to have something, not only speaking, right? In Thailand, the people, whenever they explain something, they just speaking in front of the classroom and teach grammar and maybe write on the whiteboard or something. But the better thing is that they use Thai language. And maybe some of teachers, they use the material, right? But it's better if you can teach them in grammar and use material and use the technique and theory that you mentioned to me to let them understand. Yeah, this is the way I told you as well. So think about the level of your student. It's very important. And sometimes you cannot avoid these terms because you got this already from Thai teacher, right? They just say like, okay, you have to teach grammar. You have to teach this one, something like that. See, this is the thing that we cannot avoid. We have to adapt to make it suitable for our students. Thank you for your sharing. I really love to hear from you and from you guys as well. Okay. And also, as you can see, teaching method, right? You have to have it. And resources. The resources mean even, the material. And even the technique for teaching as well. Lots of things that we have to provide. And also the teacher training is still needed to talk to you like this, tell you what will happen, tell you the background, and tell you how can you use the approach or the material to fit with your student in kindergarten, in primary school, in secondary school. It's different, different level, different proficiency in English. Yeah. And about English program in school, right now it's, change a lot, we think about the English is very important. Even the level and the still have it. EP program, EEP, what is it? Advanced English program and FRAP, foreign language program. It's about Chinese, Japanese, and English. So this one is still like math, science, and English. So see, lots of opportunity that open to you, and also it depends on school that you're gonna teach them as well. So let's see about Thai now. What they want us to do as our teacher, like speaking, conversation is very important. Speaking, technology. I support you. I encourage you to use technology in your classroom if you have the facility available in the classroom. Yeah, but if you cannot, it's okay. It's okay, never mind. If you can, if you have CCTV, if you have the TV like this, if you have please use it. Please use your internet connection, like whatever you can, let them learn, okay? This is the policy of Thai government.
Active learning, right?
Sorry?
Active learning.
Sure.
All right. That's a new thing in Thailand. Active learning.
You understand, right? That's why we cannot active learning every hour, right? But I'm going to tell you about a plan to save your energy, okay? And then about the attitude and student motivations, it has to integrate with cultural and social factor. I told you, your culture and culture, Asian culture, should blend together, right? They have to learn like we have the real world situation. Learn English to speak in the real world, okay? And okay, this focus communication, technology, training, skill building, okay? Okay, and next about challenges. I think you first is already some of you guys, right? You told me already, right? It's about Thai Ministry education, it's about policy, right? I told you it's not easy at all. Even Thai teachers like me, learn as well. Yeah. And maybe you can follow the new philosophy of educational policy. About the challenges you're going to face with classroom size is too big. Lots of students, right?
40 students.
Yeah.
Most of the classes.
Lots of students. And you feel very hot, right? It's so hot in the classroom. You will be lucky if you have the air conditioner. You have air conditioner, right?
Oh yes.
Congratulations. Yeah, but some of you have only fan, right? It's really hot. I understand. It's very hot. So this is the thing that you have to challenge. You have to, So,
Only white.
and about
Only white
in high school, we lack of the exposure in English. You know, right? You are the opposite.
I just use marker.
But the thing that I encourage you to use the technology is because you can open like
I have to write on the board the
let them explore
the whole
themselves.
vocabulary. I have to write every lesson, every lesson I have to write.
Let them play
That's why
game in
the time
English.
is limited for me.
Yeah, this is the thing that you can let them expose. Or even like the low pace English. And about focusing on grammar, it has changed already to be communicative skill. Okay? And the course subject content, the proficiency of each of the student, you have to think
The
about
screen
it.
disappeared.
Some of you maybe just, okay, teach. Okay, that level, I want to let you do something like that, right? But you cannot. Actually, for myself, actually for you as well.
I thought we were going to
Actually, it's not only 23 hours, 24 hours. It's very hard for 24 hours. No, for me. It depends. No, for me as well. I have had 28 hours. No, we don't have like.
Yeah.
No.
We mentioned.
No, it depends. It depends. Yeah, it depends on every school. Like I had experience with teaching
Yeah, but
secondary
you're a
school as
girl.
well.
You're paid.
Just only 1 or 2 hours.
Yeah.
But it's 1 week. No, not for me. I teach many subjects in English.
But you're not child predators. You can't be. So we can be child predators. You can't be physically.
That's why more convenient, comfortable.
No, it's not. No, it depends. Because it depends on the principal of the school as well. Yeah. No. It depends on the curriculum of the academic program at your school. Yeah, because that school have to the domain of the Yeah, to the subject that we have to teach as well. Like in my university, okay, I have maybe for my students, okay, who are
when the party starts, so you realize that nobody is doing it. Then,
for one subject, activities.
I was sitting alone on my table, and the rest that wanted to learn to say
See, I compare with Anubhav school. They have 2 hours for English. See, it's different.
it's 2 hours of the day.
Yeah, for secondary school, only 2 hours. But for university, 4 hours.
They say, no, it's only for the central table, not for you. But
Do you need a break or you just keep doing? Actually, I think it's still, I still have lots of things to talk to you. Okay, Mike, are you okay? I'm worried about you. Do you want to take a break? No, 5 minutes. Yeah, you can eat. Want to take a break or just want to keep talking?
All the ladies like cook. They have big pots with food. And some people was in a function. I said, oh, so make a lot of food. So I would like to do one of the sisters came and said, no, you can't eat. It's only for us. No, oh.
Teacher, can we keep going? And then we finish.
Okay.
We can go straight to the hotel and then you can take a shower and then we can have dinner. Yes.
I can be without shower. I'm not smelling. I can go straight to the party.
Okay. you ready to drink, right?
So this is the Thai culture. Thai culture. And in the beginning, one of the students, so I asked him, I said, join me, I'm lost. So I put a beer. So they told me,
all the teachers in favor.
why are you drinking? Like that, fine, I couldn't. And then one of the girls so yeah, and I understood that still we are not necessarily people around.
Okay, we're gonna keep going, okay? Yeah. Also, if something is just, I'm just want to touch on something.
We always do.
Yeah, I just want to touch on something. If
You
just
heard from
like
me.
something that
From experience.
is not important anymore, I'm gonna skip it, okay? So, this is the way that I suggest you, okay? So, okay. The importance of communication skill, okay? Change to this, okay.
Thai culture.
So,
Can I ask a question about Thai culture?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, when some kids or even teachers behind my back call me Farang, is it abusive word or not? For example, Farang is recording video or blah 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 in Thai, and then I hear the word Farang.
What do they say? Do they say crew Farang?
Like no crew Farang. Not crew Farang, not crew Farang.
This is normally that we call the native, like you, like we see. Farang, it means the native speaker, like all the people who are not staying here, like Western country. Mostly Farang. We call only like white
And,
like you.
if I walk on the street and there's a boy playing football with another boy, and then when I walk a little bit far and they call from far away behind my back, like I know that the students maybe Matayong 1. I'm not sure. So they call, "Hey, Farang." Was it politely or?
In my opinion, I think it's normally for Thai people. It's not rude. It's not rude.
It's not rude. Okay, now I know it's not rude.
Polite. It's normally word that we call, but actually we call because of.
Because in my country, if someone walking and he's not native, and I call him the foreigner in my language, it will be kind of like an abusive word. So I'm showing that he is not from here.
No.
So what are you doing here? So that's what I wanted to.
Just now and think like thinking nothing.
No, I'm not. I didn't argue with anyone after hearing that Farang word, but I just want to make sure it's not abusive.
No. I mean, we look at you like you are accurate.
They look up to you. Actually, they look up to you.
Okay.
What? Because of the color of your skin, they look up to you. It's not correct, but that's the way it is. They think you're good. I don't know.
No. I think it's normally actually the polite,
Crazy.
the most polite word we can say ชาวต่างชาติ ชาวต่างชาติ
Tauranta.
ชาวต่างชาติ means เหมือนอาจารย์ต่างชาติ it means like you are not Thai you have the different nationality but it's very easy word to say ฝรั่ง ฝรั่ง is very I think for me I think it's very cute word.
Yeah, it's not just
Because I used to live in India, and the same word for Farang there is Angres. But Angres again in India, they want to emphasize that. So Angres, it's a kind of abusive word.
Negative meaning.
Negative word.
It's different.
So now, okay.
But if they look at like Filipino teacher, they didn't call them Farang, mostly. Because our accent is the same. Yeah, we didn't call them Farang, but mostly we just call Farang means like have white skin.
Okay.
That's it. But it's an old traditional opinion sometimes, Just the people, like just kids or just like some people, they call them like this. But it's very cute word, I would say. I also talk sometimes like, handsome Farang, Is it good, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. So about the cultural awareness, okay? So it's be very grateful, of you guys understand Thai culture. Actually, if we are staying in the local area, like far away from Ubon, right? Sometimes you're gonna see some traditional follow Isan culture. For example, like yeah, but like I told you, every year already, like เข้าพรรษา right? Like kind of festival. But something it just happened in local. It's different way. But just please respect the things that you're gonna face and try to get used to something that is maybe like culture shock. But please understand the way. Okay? And about Thai language. I suggest you to learn Thai language. Yeah, because what? Because it's about code switching. Or even, whenever you say something in Thai students really love the way you talk. Very cute and very sweetie. It's very so sweet. Like Thai speak English. They try to speak, but it's not like the same accent that they can do, right? So whenever you can speak Thai, appreciate to hear from you as well. It's very lovely.
Before you said schools were not allowed to speak Thai.
It depends.
No, in our school we're not allowed. If I said at morning Sawadikap, I got complained about saying Sawadikap.
I find if, like you say,
So
if you make an effort to learn Thai, then the students are then on the same level. They're learning the language with you.
And then I got
You kind of bounce off each other,
complained,
and
so I
you can
shouldn't
learn
do it again.
like that way. They respect you to try it, and then they
So I
get
should
more
say only good
confidence
morning
because they can
and
see
hello,
you're
how are you?
struggling learning their language.
I cannot say Sawadikap.
Is that been outside school or outside the classroom?
Outside and inside. He said it's preferable you speak in English.
Yeah.
Always speak English. Always speak
So see, this is the policy, right? So you're gonna see, right? You can see something. But the thing is that I didn't against the thing that Thai teacher or the director or the principal try to think about it. It depends, I would say. But they still need more educated information about these. Actually, I know code switching is just the old theory, but now it is trans-languaging. So the multilingual or even bilingual have to teach in Thai school. Is it the same as Thai teacher? But mostly Thai teacher, whenever they teach English, they just talk in Thai. But mostly, actually, they have to use English and switch in Thai to let them understand more. This is the way. But it depends. I didn't against this policy, but now I'm going to tell you. Let me see. I'm going to tell you about, for example, like in my university. Right now, we have the course in global Englishes in bachelor degree as well. So it talk about the things that we talk already. It talk about lots of theory, lots of things. It talk about the policy that you talk with the teacher against, like native speaker against to use Thai, something like that. So it's this policy, this curriculum just launched Thomas University, London University. So you're from Phuket, right? So which university that you come from in Phuket? I forgot. Yeah, this one, Songkhla University, still launched global teachers.
Because he doesn't speak.
Okay, Chala, okay. Okay, so also in PhD, in my field, we have global Englishes. We talk about lots of things that they say in the native speaker, the way that we have to teach our students. But it doesn't mean I want to let you believe me, okay? Don't believe me. You will just think by yourself which way that is good for you. But the thing is that for global Englishes, we talk about lots of theory. That is very useful for Thai students and is also related to Thai policy as well. But just some school, some teacher that they have to get this knowledge in the that. You know, if I talk about this when I observe a teacher to get their promotion at home school in Atayong, right? They didn't know even the thing that they talk right now. I know, I understand. And also when they talk about the way that they have to teach their students, the way that they have to speak integrated with the university, a lot of things. They just understand. And the principal director just understand. And then the director just moved to
but my family, my sister, mother, they prefer to live in India.
If we talk, we share
By
something to share.
I need to do something.
They just something cannot change because they still believe the old thing. But now I'm just representing you about the things that I have learned. about the trend, about my conference. I attend lots of conference, like I just hear from the voice from many people, just need, I didn't let you believe me, okay? You just, search by yourself and look up the thing by yourself. It would be appreciated. Okay? I come here just share from my heart. Yeah, okay. So, for respect time, okay? If you cannot speak in classroom, just speak outside the classroom, like football field or maybe something at restaurant, right? You can say, "Sawadee krab, can I okay, the relationship is gonna happen." Something like that. Okay, the thing that I'm really appreciate you guys about patient. Oh, you guys here, I know you are patient teachers. I know. That's why you can come to teach Thailand. I know. It's not easy at all. And patience is not only with students, but also with what? With the thing that I want to reflect or give something the information is about the autistic students. Some school have autistic students, or even like, how can I say, something like disorder, right? They move, they can see it. So please sympathize them and understand them the way that they are. This is the government policy as well. Yeah, please.
How do you manage students like that when it comes to testing them and they can't do anything? What do you do?
Actually, they have school before they come. They're gonna go through that school. Actually, the parents have to send them to the school, like the trend of capability, the trend of. Yeah, and then if they pass it, they're gonna go to this school. That is the way that the Thai government and this is the law as well. We cannot against this law. It's very hard to deal with this situation.
Because, I mean, if you've got a class, like 90% are doing all their work and they're at a high level or an acceptable level, and then you've got one student that is struggling with his ABC, very difficult. I mean, you can't, I don't penalise difficulty learning.
So the thing is that also it depends on the teacher or the parents. If the parent thinks or if at school, the first school, okay, the training school, just say something like this, don't let them go to join with the friendly person.
So I started to do live for travel channels.
So they can study at that school, the training school as well. And also in Rajapan we also have a school as well to let them study there as well. So sometimes it's hard to deal, I understand, but we think about it.
What I find like to do is, because they're struggling, I find it like to, in layman's terms, I like to kind of dumb it down for them so that they can really understand on a level that they can. For example, if they like football, I'll try and turn it into a football orientated lesson for them. So everyone can get involved and they will enjoy it more. I find that they're just not getting involved because they don't like it.
We also, we have to like the specific school, right? This thing, like, I don't know, they just think about like the parent maybe like something going somewhere. They can say something.
How much you get for 1 hour?
Yeah. Okay, so are you tired?
He's teaching for 100.
Are you tired?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so for the relationship, sometimes I think
no, he's my colleague. He tells me.
collaborate with our
That guy,
or even our
yeah.
our
So he teaches for 100.
the people in the local that we are living. Yeah, because in local area, in local student, In local school, I have seen they have lots of activity that they have to work with their community. Yeah, so just open your mind and be happy to to learn Thai culture, yeah. So these are the things that actually I know even in our school as well. Sometimes we don't like someone, it's true, right? So just try to understand and optimistic. It's the thing that I also have been doing in my life as well. So try to be the best. Yeah, I think it should be nice. And also Thai people, we really love collaboration. We love company. We love to share. And I think you can see maybe lots of your colleagues want to talk with you every day because they want to speak or practice in English. Maybe, or maybe they want to get close with you or keep connection with you. Yeah, I know, but it's better than just they hate you, right? They don't want to talk with her. They love to talk with the foreigner teacher. Yeah, we look at you like a precious teacher. Yeah, really, okay? So for the professionals, just the dress. So, very respect and humble to tell you one thing, okay? I know sometimes it's very hard to deal with corporate and As you can see, I'm trying to show you the suitable dress that you can use it in your school because it's very hot, right? But in Thailand, I don't know, I think around the world also whenever we look at our colleague or students look at us, it's we like professional. Whenever you put your dress in school, suitable or appropriately, it means we respect this place, okay? And even we respect the people we talk to. This is the Thai culture. And if you cannot put like this, it's very hard. But if you teach under the air conditioner, you can put like this, so handsome, right? Even put the dress like this, cover your knee, and put like so like this. Or if you feel very hot, you can put like this, have the collar. If you put like this, still very perfect. Like this as well, Yeah, I want to show these pictures. I can set up okay.
This is example.
Yeah, uniform, right?
Just the shirt, not the shorts.
Yeah, this is
Shorts, okay, shorts, okay.
short, please. No, okay, thank you.
Can you give me a little turn?
And also like trouser, right? Yeah, you have to iron somehow to make look very professional, right? Yeah, and also some school have uniform, right? Yeah, you can save money. You don't buy another dress anymore, right? Yeah, it should be like that. Because I have experience to work with my colleagues as well. Whenever I tell them to join me activity in another school, some of them, I think it's not professional. Because we have to know where we're going to go, where we're going to, talk to them. So you have to think about it. I know you know what we are. I don't know our best the situation. So please think about it. Thai teacher is very respectful job and professional aspect. Please think about that. So, okay, I'm gonna move. And also just, the skill, also have to keep doing, because actually if you, maybe it depends on the roadmap of some schools that they want to gain more knowledge about, I don't know, so the total IELTS maybe. So you have to do by yourself very well. Try to practice with yourself and put it in your test if you have a chance to do. And do the research. I suggest you, even if you don't get any money from the school, you have to do it yourself, because you can do why you are a teacher. It's very important. Why? Because you're going to know yourself very well how did you teach your students in the classroom, how about the student improvement, right? How about the feedback? So the thing is can reflect your teaching from your students. Even you can let them keep the feedback, right? This is the reason. Every teacher have the